So it's been a week of fun in the desert.
Yes, it has. Welcome to the Basement Golf Show.
Okay, so let's just get it out of the way now.
Yeah.
Is your back alright?
Back's good.
Yeah.
Back's fine.
Unfortunately, Mr. Woods' back isn't very good.
No, he didn't play very well Thursday and then pulled out. It's one of those, isn't it? It's not great that he's pulled out of the event. I mean, if he has genuinely got a back injury, which I'm sure he has, I'm sure there's some niggle there, and he wants to play next week and he wants to carry on and build for the Masters, then it's the right decision. It's just kicking the teeth, isn't it?
Yeah, it's one of those. And there are the sceptics amongst everyone that says he's looked at the weather forecast and said, actually, I haven't played very well first day, I'm not going to play very well in that.
Don't fancy this. Yeah, it's easy to be sceptical about it, isn't it? But it's just a shame for Dubai because they spend all that money on getting him there, because he ain't going there for free, is he?
No, he's definitely not turning up just to say I'm here, is
exactly. He lands, they do all the, he's hitting off the, there was the big thing in Dubai, wasn't there?
Yeah,
him hitting off the swimming pool and all the media.
The promo and everything else. And
shoots 77, doesn't play second round.
And to be honest, he didn't hit it great, but his putting was dreadful.
It wasn't great, was it? It wasn't great at all.
For somebody you'd regard as being one of the best putters under any sort of pressure.
Yeah, and it was sublime conditions on Thursday morning.
And it's not like the green's bad, is it?
No, exactly. So, Tiger, draw a line in the sand, quite literally. I'll hopefully see you next week.
Indeed. So leading on to the actual tournament.
Indeed. Now the
actual tournament is going very, very well for Mr. Garcia.
It is going very well for Mr. Garcia. He is flying. He obviously had the nice side of the draw. So if you didn't see, weather on Thursday morning was beautiful. Absolutely sublime, not a breath of wind. Spoke to a guy that flew back from Dubai, one of the photographers that we know, and he said he had never seen the conditions any better on Thursday. Thursday afternoon the wind picked up, and the afternoon starters had it tough. Friday morning the wind was up again, and then Friday lunchtime, if you haven't seen the pictures, there's trees blowing down, there's sand going in everyone's faces. It just was horrible.
George Garcia had a snood on at one point and his hat down, just to try and keep
the particles.
The actual sand from hitting him in the face. I imagine it just looked horrendous.
So tough on the guys that were the wrong side of the draw, and unfortunately our picks were mostly on the wrong side of the draw, weren't they?
Yes, they were.
So you went with Wiesberger, who is 3 under par total, so just the 13 off the lead, but in 35th place. So actually,
he's doing alright.
As the weeks go, it's not too bad. Thomas Aitken has just literally gone par, all 3 rounds, he's just level par, nothing exciting, 50th, and looking like the pound's going your way there. So the other guys that put their names in the hat, as it were.
Yeah, so we had James Hewitt, so thanks for commenting, James. Tyrrell Hatton.
Great pick.
Yeah, and 7 under he shot today. Amazing round of golf. To be 9 under total, to be tied 7th.
Yeah.
So in the mix, so to speak.
Good chance for top 10, top 5 finish, depending what happens to the guys ahead of him. Obviously Ben picked, Ben was Cabrera-Bello, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yep, so Ben went Cabrera-Bello, who again is just solid and always dependable.
And then Eamon, thanks for commenting again, has gone with Andy Sullivan.
Yeah, it wasn't Andy's week this week. He was 7 over in round 2, so 1 under round 1, looking nice. But he again had the tough conditions.
Yeah, so he got the wrong side of that. So it's just the way it goes.
Yeah, and we'll see it when the British Open comes around. It is one of those things. It is just tough. So go back to the tournament. Garcia and Stenson shootout tomorrow. Hopefully with a bit of Poulter thrown in as well. It could be fun, couldn't it?
I know you haven't seen it, and if you haven't seen it, go and watch it. They have finished in the dark tonight.
No, I didn't see that lunchtime.
So we're recording this Saturday evening. Garcia has finished in the dark, but his group have gone eagle, birdie, and they can't see.
Yeah. I'm sure there'll be some footage on the Sky, on the highlights, or on the internet over the next day. And good. It just shows how good they are, doesn't it?
And 2 of them knocked it on from over 220 out.
Lovely. Lovely. So yeah, it's going to be an exciting last day. Yep. Hopefully the weather's good. Hopefully it's loads of birdies.
Yeah. It's nice to see Poulter back doing well.
It is. Okay, right. So moving on to PGA Tour and the Waste Management Phoenix Open.
From one desert to another.
And what a lovely tournament. I just love it. It's great.
There's just so many people.
Did you see the queue for people to get into the 16th?
Yeah.
So there's 20,000 people round the 16th, and there's more than 1,000 people in the line to try and get into the grandstand.
I wouldn't have said there's too many people moving from that spot.
If you're there all day.
Yeah, it's just like, well, the seat's really comfy.
What an event. And then you know, the players go through all of that, and then they get a nice little gentle par 4 drivable to go on next on 17. Yeah. And it's been some great play. Ben Arn and Brandon Steele at the top of the leaderboard, just about to go out on their third rounds.
And then you got Martin Laird and Matt Kuchar are at 9 under, and then the lad I should have picked this week.
Yes, Matsuyama.
Matsuyama's at 9 under as well.
I'm surprised you didn't pick Kuchar. You're a big fan of Kuchar, aren't you?
I'm a big fan of Kuch, but there we go.
First outings really of the season, isn't it? We haven't really seen him much this year. So on to our picks. And I went with Mickelson, didn't I?
And so did Ben.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you've both gone with Mickelson. So he is 5 under and 1 under at the moment.
4. Yeah. 1 under 3 4, so 5 off the lead. Long way to go, isn't there? 2 rounds to go, long way to go. If he could shoot another sort of 3 or 4 under today to get it to 9 or 10 under, hope the guys up the top they don't get too far ahead and push on.
I had JB Holmes. He started the day at 5 under, so looking okay. Unfortunately, he's 2 over through 2.
Yeah, so he started slowly.
So he's had my curse put upon him.
Just a little bit later in the week than normal. So
he thought he was all right. He thought he'd escaped it. Then it always catches up with you.
It always gets you, doesn't it? So other picks we had. Patrick Reed was picked by a couple, wasn't it? We've got them written down here.
Yeah. So we got Patrick Reed picked by James Hewitt.
Yep. So good pick again. He's level par today, 3 under total. So
and Ed Martin also picked Patrick Reed as well.
Thanks for that, Ed. And Brooks Koepka.
Yeah, it was Eamon's pick. Yeah.
I thought that was a great pick when he picked him. I thought Brooks was going to do really well. Long hitter, solid, and he's 1 under. He's made the cut. Which is obviously bottom line. That's the most important thing. Make the cut each week.
He's getting in there. Well, we've all made the cut in this one, which is
pleasing.
Yeah, it's better than I normally do.
So I think obviously it's difficult for us to predict too far ahead with 2 rounds to go, but we're all looking. We're all looking like we're in the mix. Okay. So it will be.
So if it's not going to be one of those 4,
Brandon Steele. Just you look at his last few finishes. He is due. He has had a win in his last 6 starts, but he's definitely due.
I would definitely go with you there. He played very well at the end of the career builders as well. If not, I'm going to go with me, man.
Go with Cooch. Yeah.
Cooch.
I think both of us would agree. We'd like to see Martin Laird win. He has been the bridesmaid. He's been in the final group on the Sunday so many times last season.
And he's made the hard transition from long putter to short putter as well. So that's always hard for for him especially. He's used it pretty much ever since he's been at college. So it's been a big change and a big transition. So it'd be nice to see him do well.
Yep. So good luck to all of them over the weekend. Right, we better sort out the finances because we haven't done that yet. So last week we had Mr. Wang and Mr. Ram winning the Commercial Bank Qatar and the Farmers. So neither of us picked those.
Neither of us.
But I did have 2 top 10s.
You did.
So it's £4 coming my way. I did think Rose was going to do it for me there for a little while, but he didn't.
No, he didn't.
So and then obviously we've had our picks this week. So Mickelson and whoever I picked in Europe. Who did I pick in Europe? Thomas Aitken, Mr. Level Par. He is there. So a couple go into my pot.
Am I not getting 50p of that?
No, definitely not. We haven't got any 50p, so I'll have to owe you.
Let him have Cabrera Bayo and then top 10.
Well, there you go. You're just too generous.
Yeah,
so you better put your 2 in for your picks. And it's all looking very even in the old stakes. Just need someone to chop out with a victory.
Yeah, that'd be good. If we can actually get it right once this year, that'd be great.
Yeah, otherwise we end up with lots and lots in there and nothing else. So yeah, it's always a bit of fun. Thank you to everybody that comments, and we do follow, you know, as we say, we do asterisk the guys that you guys pick and follow them throughout the week, and it's really interesting when you get a mix of people picking.
It's great to see you guys interacting, so thanks for that, and it's nice to then watch and then think, oh he's picked him, why didn't we think of that?
Exactly, yeah, why didn't we think of that?
Yeah,
most of the time. We've got our preview show coming up on Wednesday as normal, and we're going to slightly change how it works, and we need your help, really.
Yeah, so we're going to add in a section where myself and Simon are going to sit down and have a look at one golf swing.
Yeah.
This golf swing will be a tour professional.
Yeah, tour professional.
We're going to get a down the line and a front on shot, and we'll talk over the top of them and say things that we really admire about the swing.
Yeah.
Things that are maybe a bit funky within their swing that you might relate to, so anything like that. So what we're asking you guys to do, who do you want us to look at first?
Yes, whose swing would you like us to analyse first of all? It can be anybody. I mean, there's obviously we can go Tiger, Dustin, you know, some of the big guys, or somebody slightly smaller.
If there's someone that you really admire on tour and you think, right, what makes them so good? What makes them their golf swing function so well? Yeah. Then comment below, guys, and give us some names. We'll put them in the backlog. We'll have a little look at their swings.
Indeed, yeah, and it's something that we're going to do each week. So yeah, keep commenting below, and we'll get round to them.
Definitely. Exactly. So that's it from us this week, guys. Thank you again for watching, as always. Yes, thanks a lot. So there's a little bit circular channel icon just below here. If you wouldn't mind clicking that and subscribing if you haven't already, there'll be a video just here and here for your viewing pleasure. Yep, so if you'd like to hit the subscribe button below, as I say, that would be fantastic. All of our content free of charge, straight to you as soon as we upload it. Yes, so 4 videos a week plus all our random and ad hoc things that we're going to be doing. Coming this week, we've got Monday night coaching segment. That'll be the friction test. Do we think we'll do that one? Yeah. What do you want to do? We'll do driver. We'll do driver. Okay, we've got a segment on driver coming on Monday for you. Obviously Tuesday night will be tall v small as normal. Wednesday with the preview show. And hopefully by then somebody will have commented with a swing that we can do. Indeed, and then back in here for Sunday's Basement Golf Show. Yeah, and if you haven't seen them this week, guys, it's a review of my round. Didn't quite go according to plan, but interesting nonetheless. Getting there. Yeah. And also our What's in the Bags are still up there for your viewing pleasure. See what we've put into play so far in 2017. Yeah, definitely. So stay tuned to all of our content. We've got an update coming this week as well on our goals. So our goals that we set out, again, another video we did in January, and 1 month in, how are we getting on with our goals that we set? So yeah, check that out in the week, and we'll see you very soon. Thanks a lot, guys. Bye bye.